Dr. Tip at your service. Just when you started to act so nervous, once you read my stuff and start to rehearse this, you never go back because you know it's not worth it. It's not worth looking back at things. I know the narcissist try to make you strange, but don't worry, you gon' make it, man, because the narcissist doesn't know about your plan. The narcissist always gives you clues on when they're about to strike. Sometimes it's very subtle. Hey everybody.
Hi, Dr. Tip.
You have now entered Dr. Tip's office. Been a while. Working on the ebooks is quite a journey. You learn a lot about your mistakes, and you gain some insight about yourself and what you need to improve on. That's the goal of our lives, is to improve on ourselves. So today's topic is the clues presented before the inevitable strike. It is not always going to be like this, but it is 90% of the time, and you know I like to use the 90%ers, especially if it's true. The narcissist, MPD, or narc, like one of my YouTube commenters suggested. I kind of like narc, but we're not going to get lazy on here. The narcissist cannot help but to give you a clue. Just like Sherlock Holmes back in the day, it is part of the psyche of the narcissist to give you a clue, because their actions cannot be justified unless they feel like you know you are being attacked, just slightly. Now, I know you're thinking, well, what does that mean? They're so evasive, and they're so sly, and they're so cunning. Yes, but pay attention. Before the narcissist strikes, their body language is that of an animal who is getting ready to strike. The words that they say before the incident is clue onto what's going to happen to you. The tone of their voice, the movement of their feet, the way their breath is, and all of these incorporation, when you study the MPD, the narco, when you've studied that, it is key traits on their behavior before the disaster. Can pick out a lot of different examples, but we're going to stick on the way they are prior to the strike. You see, if you look, and I keep telling you to use eye contact, and that will be the second ebook coming out. That book will focus on your eyes. You need to get ready to evolve yourself. And the first step into doing so is to knowing that you have power right here. This is your power. Pay attention. When you study a specific narco that you have to deal with, once again, you will see that they develop different traits, yet at the same time it is clues. It will be a nervous twitch. It will be something before the strike. And because you know the strike is coming, your next move is to either roll with the punches, you have to stay in the situation. You can either roll with it or deflect it. Here's how. Rolling with it is as they are verbally attacking you. Use your eyes. Give them the eye. Use it. And this is how you give it to them. When you give that blank stare, much like they give you when they pretend not to hear you when you're telling them something, so that they can say you didn't give me that clue before. Use that same tactic. There is a lot you can learn from the narcissist. That is another video coming up. You can learn so much because the narcissist, inevitably, karma strikes back at them. I mean, it's just going to happen. It happens because they don't have a good outcome for their whole reasoning of behaving that way. They don't have a good outcome. Because they don't have a good outcome, they don't have a good income, then the topic is going to veer to your side if you hang on. You must learn to hang on mentally. You must learn that every crucial moment has to come to an end. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. Your parents die, your friends die, your car got towed, you lost your job, you don't have any money. All of these things will come to an end. You are looking, right, at it. This person is the end result of a super long and just tear down of soul struggle. I went literally a year with only $20 in my pocket one time. Literally a year, sleeping on a mattress that was smaller than my body. I have struggled in the worst ways possible, especially in rebelling against people who were going to be there to help me out in the future. But all of this took me to a place where I'm at right now. Okay? All of this happens. That's why I'm telling you that you studying and learning the different methods of what they have done before and using it as a stepping tool to help guide you past anyone who could use those same tactics or whatever. And that way you can climb to the top and not worry about those who have made you struggle, who have postponed your shine. Those narcissists, it gives you an understanding of when you not to look back because you have made it this far. And thanks to them, yes, thanks to them, you know how to not deal with every single person. And you understand the meaning why you need to get to yourself and do a lot of self-improvement. The narcissist will get this kind of slap in the back of the head look when you are approaching them with utter calmness and utter confidence. They get this look because they don't expect you, they don't expect you to head towards them with an answer to a question or a question. They don't expect you to come to talk to them because they've already did their negative campaign on you, putting dirt on your shoulder. They've already did that. So they don't expect you to pay them attention. They expect you to be sorrowful, no eye contact, just kind of be away and shun them. That's what they want you to do. You must follow these steps and follow me to help you not only win, but also you teach these particular type of people a lesson. You see, when you then acknowledge them, with all your hatred in the back of the head of them, with all of your shittiness, with all of your anger towards them, with all of the things that want you to get away from them, when you know and you follow my steps, you will push those things to the back of your mind. Okay? They're there. But you need to get these few things done. You don't want to be near the narcissist any longer. You've already had your time with the narcissist, whether 12 hours a day or 9 or 4 or whatever. So you hit them with the question or hit them with whatever, and they'll be stuck. Like, they'll literally turn their heads like a dog that has heard a new sound. I've seen it so many times. What it is they're struck that you are actually talking to them. Though they've put dirt on your shoulder, though they've tripped you with the leg, though they've just told you every negative thing about you, they can't believe that you're actually still wanting to go through your mission. Okay? That is the one clue that lets you know that they have a plan for you. And you have bypassed it so many times. Now, yes, the big plan is coming next. But that is the clue. The head, the eyes. See how crazy I'm getting? I'm trying hard to get crazy. It's not easy to get crazy, but it's easy for them because they are literally psychopaths. Literally, like psychopaths. Not someone who would kill somebody, but psychopaths meaning like when they are on a path of whatever they freaking want to get or achieve, they are going to do it no matter what. You must let them go through it. As they're coming, let them go through and look at them, and then they kind of look back at you like, you didn't stumble from what I was trying to do? No. No one, this is the final thing, no one's actions should get you to feel like, I'm mad. I gotta destroy this person. You don't understand that you don't get anywhere. You are just playing their game. You are letting the NPD win when you get angry. You must do like the thumbnail and be that bull. And as it's coming, give it one jolt by just pretty much holding your ground. Standing your ground. Stand with posture. Don't cower down. Keep your posture up high amongst this beast. Because when it comes, it'll realize that you're too big for it. And it's going to have to move on. It's going to have to. You see, you must take whatever someone has tried to smear onto you and take that exact same thing and be proud of it.
Now, a great example of this is when you were in school. Now, this goes out to the teenagers. Now, if you're in school and someone spreads a rumor about you, right? It is your job to have fun with that rumor, okay? Now, no matter, even if you had shown that you were angry about it before, this is your time to shine. Alright. Let's say they called you fatty, or they called you messed up here, or they called you some sort of name, or they kind of spread a rumor that you stink or something like that. Well, it's your job, right? It's your job to do this, right? Come to school one day with your hair all the way messed up, totally, and be nonchalant and cool. Your job in another situation is to, not the stinky part, but wear some weird clothing, something different, something totally different, and just not care. Come with mixed match socks or anything. Do something that just stands out and just don't care. And like when people actually say, like, let's say they call you fatty or nerd or something along those lines, this is when you say it to them, but not in an angrily way. You see, people can't keep badgering you and getting angry at you if you're enjoying the same thing as they are. You see, they're trying to get you upset. So when you actually join along with it, like maybe like fatty, you're like, yeah, I am fat, ain't I? Or you're so ugly. You're like, dang, you know what? I am busted. You know, those type of things really, it makes you higher than most, and then they gravitate towards you. You'll see a big smile come over their face. I have to deal with a lot of customers throughout the day who are very sarcastic. So I go along with it, you know, but not in a way where they run over me. You must learn how to take words and have fun with them. That'll be another ebook or something like that in the future. But the end of it is, don't be so serious about negative words. Flip it on them. I'll go in more depth with that with a different video. Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate you.